entrance to the castle. Yeah. Oh. Vampire Hunter's kit. Nice. Whoa. Alright guys, welcome to Brasov Central Square. I've had a couple of hours sleep after that sleeper train. Had a shower and now time to explore. So just a stone throw from here in the main square, we can see the most important Gothic style construction in Romania. And it's just up there, called the Black Church. Right, let's head for what I assume is the entrance, just around that way. Right guys, so here are the ticket prices. Adults 25 lei. So we need to buy our tickets from across the street here. Okay, spent my 25 lei, got my ticket. Let's go in. Just look at the selection on offer here, guys. We've got genuine Transylvanian food in the Dracula Restaurant. We've got the Transylvania Art Gallery. And we've got Old Jack's Burger House. Now, Old Jack's Burger House has been recommended to me, whereas I've been told that the Dracula Restaurant is just a pure tourist trap in name, in price, and in food. So I decided to follow the local advice I've been given and check out Old Jack's Burger House first of all. Right, time for a burger then. Okay, let's talk over this music. So, I've ordered to eat, I've ordered the Smashed Gentleman, appropriately so, which is 79 lei, looks delicious, all homemade, in-house. And to drink, I've ordered a half a litre of Franciscana, which is one of my favourites. So yeah, cool place, great place. Not the cheapest, but I'm sure the quality is great. Great atmosphere as well. So just been talking to the owner, who's Belgian, not Romanian. Been here in Romania for 10 years and got a pretty successful business, looks like. It's got a good reputation. Someone recommended this place to me this morning actually. Okay, so here's a Franciscana. Cheers. Can't beat it. Right, here we are. The old smashed burger has arrived. There's the Black Angus. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. Let me show you the inside. Okay, reaction time. Delicious. Right, that's me stuffed. That was delicious. Top of the morning, guys. Guess where we are now? Somewhere I've always wanted to come ever since 1993 when I saw Coppola's Dracula with Gary Oldman. So yeah, that's right, we're here at Bran Castle, home apparently of Vlad Tepes. Excuse the panting, I'm still suffering from hay fever. It's affecting my breathing. But yeah, Vlad Tepes lived here, aka Vlad the Impaler, who Dracula was based upon, according to Bram Stoker. Obviously Vlad Tepes was not a vampire, but this is where he lived, and his name was Vlad Dracula. Well, Vlad Dracul was his father. Vlad Dracula, or Draculia, means son of Dracul, or son of the dragon, or son of the devil. And this is where he lived, according to the Romanian tourist industry. of the local area facilities. Entrance to the castle. Yeah. Oh. The spooky part. Nice view of the courtyard here. Great views. It's the Halloween spooky part. Vampire Hunter's kit. The werewolves. Varkulaci. Nice. Whoa. King Ferdinand's bedroom. Royal dining room. The armory. Oh, look at the mace. It's like this guy needed to go. Okay, but where is Vlad? Where is Vlad? Alright, let's check out the man himself. There's his work. Vlad the Impaler. So the exit's that way. And the shop's this way. And they've got a little comments section. I love Bran Castle and Romania. Sexy Transylvanian dragon.
Și fii atent că dacă născoasă și dacă s-a dus la Brian.
God, it's a windy day today. So the wind's blowing through the castle. Imagine what it was like living here in winter. Ramparts from the outside there. Beautiful forests over there. So was it worth it? I think so. I enjoyed the experience. Maybe not as spooky as some people would expect from what we see in the films, but this is a real life castle. Yeah, the truth is, bloody freezing. Must have been in winter. Windy day like this, but yeah, really easy to defend. Look at the location. Surrounded by forests, on top of a hill. I like it. One last look at the castle. Look at that. They do private corporate events. Dracula themed corporate events. Really cool. So let's check out the town of Bran, get a coffee, then find a way back to Brasov. There's lots more to see in Brasov before we leave. So just as you leave the castle grounds, you're straight into a market, trying to cash in on Dracula and vampires and monsters. All kinds of stuff here. Wolf mask. Some vampire cheeses for sale. More over there. T-shirts. Ashtrays, the usual. Fridge magnets, of course. Bran cakes. Dracula's sweet bite. The only thing I don't like about a place like Bran is no matter where you go for a coffee or food, you know you're going to get ripped off and pay tourist prices. Guaranteed. Ooh, this dress. Bloody hell, what was that, 2 seconds? Curious to know where the bus stop is. Bus station, bus area, whatever. Because I know there's a bus that goes from here to Brasov. Maybe half hour, I think. I'll have a look when we get a coffee, I guess. And if it looks like too much of a pain in the backside, to bite the bullet and Uber it again. Spend the fortune. So this what looks like a dilapidated old church. Looks well spooky. Sure, if you came here at night, that would be cool. Wow, just look at those mountains up there. Incredible snow-capped mountains. Alright guys, if you're wondering how to get the bus from here in Bran back to Brasov, the so-called bus station apparently is this spot here. Yeah, so it's not a station, it's not even a stop really. So we're just at this fast food place here. And apparently this is where the bus picks up and drops off. So for your reference, these are the buildings I can see opposite me. So there's no sign of any buses coming anytime soon, so I ended up getting a Bolt instead. Take the lazy option. Let's get this back in about half an hour. Alright, so we're back here in Brasov. That Bolt cost us 109.9 lei. So yeah, not cheap, not expensive really, but yeah, more expensive than the bus would have been. But who wants to wait 3 hours for a bus? In the freezing cold, it was windy there. Feels a bit warmer here. So what we're going to do now is find the funicular and go all the way up to the top where it says Panoramic up there, which you probably can't read, but yeah, get a proper view right from the top of the hill there of the whole city. Let's go. Shakespeare coffee and pastry. No, Shakespeare coffee and poetry. Pastry. Let's check them out on the way back maybe. Looks pretty nice inside actually. Got some lovely cobbled streets here in the old town of Brasov. All against the backdrop of the hill there, full of pine trees. And the Hollywood Brasov sign. There's a definite Mediterranean feel about it around here. Look, this little cafe, the cobble streets, people sitting outside. It could be in Italy, Portugal, south of Spain. Maybe not so much south of Spain, but Italy or Portugal, I'd say. Or even Ljubljana, Slovenia. Yeah, we've got a nice, relatively warm sunny day here in Brasov. Just half an hour ago in Bran, it was windy as hell and freezing. Must have been Dracula's influence. Alright, let's head up this way. There are some steps leading up there. Hopefully you can get to the funicular turning right once you get there. Lovely day today, as I said. Gorgeous. Right, so we just came up those steps there where that little wagon is. And we've got a lovely little walking area, footpath, trees, park area. As we look for the entrance to the funicular. I think it's probably just up there somewhere. Look at this wall here. Modern building surrounded by an ancient wall. Alright, so finally found the entrance. Yeah. Ticket office, okay. There we are.
No, io l'ho vista quel cartello.
Right, let's check out the outside. So that was 45 lei I paid for up and down. Bit of a rip-off. What's that about, like £7 odd? These prices seem to go up like drastically every year from what I've read. Building works everywhere. Got the nice fresh mountain air, at least. So I want to find that Brasov sign, see if we can get a selfie by it. Wow, but look at these blue mountains in the distance there. What I did notice when we were going up the funicular, you can actually walk up. I saw a guy zigzagging up some old guy. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, you know what? I think I see it. Up there, ahead, couple of minutes. And here we are. Give me a B, give me an R, give me an A. Blah, blah, blah. So we're behind the Hollywood sign. Pretty good view between the letters already. Whoop. Alright, so that was the rear of the Brasov sign. Not ideal for selfies. Alright, that's the funicular done. Tick. Now, I've got a bit of a bee in my bonnet about going to that Shakespeare cafe. So, that's our next port of call. Right, let's check out Shakespeare, coffee and poetry. Quite nice. All right, finally got my latte, got my cookie. Here in Shakespeare's coffee bar. Shakespeare's cafe. No, Shakespeare, coffee and poetry. Get it right in the end. Nice lamps. Nice and creamy. Right, let's look at the signage first of all. There he is, Vlad the lad. Vlad Tepish. And on the menu as well. Okay, so we've got some tat on the front, all Dracula related. Transylvania cups. Cheers. So I went for the sarmale. So that's sarmale with polenta, smoked meat, sour cream and peppers, minced meat, rice, onion, pickled cabbage, smoked pork and spices. Our meal's arrived. Here it is. So we've got the polenta, the cabbage rolls here. We've got what looks like spam. More cabbage. We've got some peppers, sour cream, potatoes and cheese. Not a big fan of this though. It's like a literally freshly opened tin of spam. Right, let's try these cabbage rolls. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. All of it tastes quite average, to be honest. Well, I've eaten everything, but that's not an indication of the quality of the food. It's more to do with the fact that I've had nothing to eat all day, and it's now 4 p.m. and I like my food, but yeah, not the best meal. Let me show you where I'll be staying here in Brasov for the next 2 nights. My own little apartment here. So as you come in, this is what you see: fridge, freezer, nice little kitchen, comfy sofa there, TV, lovely curtains, armchair, table, working space, bedroom, lovely cozy decorations here. Ooh. Fixes and fittings. Not the best carpentry, but anyway, got a bathrobe there and nice little noisy bathroom, but in keeping with the decor. Shower unit there. So this is what we've got in here. Spare toilet roll. You can never have too much of that. Okay, and it's got a balcony as well. Let me show you the balcony. Cool, eh? So I can sit here, drinking my coffee, looking at this view. So what do you think? I'll put the price down below. Can't remember exactly what I paid, but it wasn't expensive, that's for sure. Anyway, now we're here, I think I'm going to go to bed, try and get some sleep after that sleeper train, and then hit the town. So, catch you soon.